Everybody, I'm downtown on Park Avenue, 59th Street. I went to the Apple store. But I was thinking about something. Like when a person brags about the school that they went to, their education, basically they're giving the school that they went to credit. It's like they're not giving themselves any credit. Like, what would you be without the school? Like, people always think just because I'm a writer that I went to school to learn how to write. I just love to read. I like to be creative, and I like to think out the box. But like when you're an artist, you don't necessarily need schooling, like college. But people always talk about you need a plan B. I didn't want a plan B. I said, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to stick with it. And I promised myself that I would do it at least for 15 years. But back to what I was saying about the schooling, is like people always brag about their school, but you got to understand one thing in America. It's all about money. Everything is about money. Every fucking thing is about money in America. Because you got to understand, these guys that go to Princeton, Yale, Harvard, Columbia, and all these schools, it's not like they're brighter than the average kid in the ghetto. It's just that the ghetto kid didn't have he didn't have the resources. So how was this, and in the ghetto, you hear all kind of, everything in the ghetto is designed to keep you fucked up. Everything in the ghetto is designed to keep you fucked up. Everything. From the food you eat, to the shit you watch on TV, to the way you wait, to the clothes you wear, to the stores you shop in. Because the stores are subpar. The stores are subpar and below standard food. The food, everything is loaded with sugar and salt in the corner stores. It's just fucked up. Everything in the ghetto is designed to keep you fucked up. And then for some, there might be a glimmer of hope. Everything is designed against you in the hood. Like the food you eat, and not to get off the subject, but think about it. From the time you come out your mother's womb in the ghetto, you're given foods with preservatives and processed sugar and salt. Then when you get about 20 and you're eating on your own, you're still eating junk food and food loaded with sugar and salt. When you think about it, if you got a cavity, sugar is strong enough to rot your cavity, and rot your teeth. And your teeth are made of bone. And bone is the hardest thing in your body. So if it's rotting your bones, imagine what it's doing to the softest things in your body, in the inside. And I notice like here lately, I've been seeing a lot of people with crutches, with casts on their feet, casts on their arms, with canes and shit. And these are young people. And I notice it's like bad diets. Everything in the hood is designed to keep you fucked up. That's why obesity is so prevalent in black neighborhoods and in poor neighborhoods. In fact, America is like some of the most overweight people I've ever seen in my life. It's like we all eat like we're going to the electric chair. But back to what I was saying though, education is all predicated on how much money your family has. That's what education is about. And this is how you keep the classes separated between rich and poor, and middle class. All about money and the resources you have to obtain an education. And like I said, man, John F. Kennedy was no smarter than Malcolm X. It's just that Malcolm X was born behind the 8 ball. He had a different path than John F. Kennedy. Michael Kennedy, I think his name was. But everything in the hood, everything in America is all about money. Like I was saying before, we all crabs in a barrel in a capitalistic society. We all are. And it's all about education. And, if you don't have the education to teach you a special skill, you're going to suffer. But that's how it is in America. And then, the best way, like if you're uneducated, like Don King was, but it was self-taught, you just got to learn how to steal it. You just got to learn how to steal or sell drugs like the rappers do, and then go almost busting my butt. Sell drugs like the rappers do, and then go on and do bigger, better things. Look what I remember. I was just talking about the cast line. You see that? See? Told you. Told you. Every day I see somebody with casts on their feet. See that? Thought I was bullshitting. I've been taking pictures of a lot of people like that with casts and shit on their feet. But everything is all about bad diets. Everything's about, and like Caribbean people and black people, we're taught to eat everything on your plate, even when you full. And my mother would say, you don't know when your next meal is coming in. Like we got fat reserves or some shit. That's like we bears or some shit. We got fat reserves so we can hibernate. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like animals in the wild, they eat fast and eat a lot. They gorge. They don't know where in their mind, they don't know where their next meal is coming from. That's why your dog eats so fast. Because in his mind, he don't know when he's going to eat again. And he don't know when something bigger and stronger is going to come try to take it from him. So in his mind, he eats fast. And that's why you see a lot of people in the hood eating fast, or they eating while they walking, they don't eat right. And this is why obesity is so prevalent. And the point I'm trying to get is like everything in the hood is designed to keep you fucked up. And you just, I don't know, man. In order to get an education, to get up out of the condition that some of us are in, you gotta have lucky families. You gotta have somebody lucky. You gotta learn how to steal their money or some shit. But everything is designed to nickel and dime you to death and keep you fucked up behind the 8 ball. The lottery, the shows you watch on TV, everything is designed to keep you fucked up. The medicine, the food, the whole mentality. But I think I got off the subject. But the point I was trying to make is like I always say, there's a cure for ignorance, but there's no cure for being dumb. And a lot of times you see people as dumb, but then a lot of times most of us are just ignorant. We just don't know any better. And when you know better, you do better. That's all. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I'm going to the Apple store. Get on the computer for a few minutes. Talk to y'all later.